What up, 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 what up? Yo, shout out to us. Look at us, looking so good. Yo, we got the full crew in the building. Yes. We got Lionel back.
The fam is back together.
Yo, he traveled to Cambodia to get some milk. I swear, bro. And the milk was spicy.
Came back with that shirt.
You need to not take a shower. Alright, my bad. He brought back Sebastian a sugar cookie. Alright, my bad. Alright, let's get the show on the road. So, episode 12 of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Seb.
Lionel.
And this is That One Piece Talk where we talk One Piece. So this is episode 12. In other words, it could be Dose, it could be Juni, however you want to pronounce it. We're on 12 now. That's super huge. We're almost getting close to 15, which is amazing. I feel like that's a milestone in its own. We're also live on TikTok, so everybody that's on TikTok, I love you. I love you. Thank you for tuning in to our show. We greatly appreciate it. To have some really good news too. Last episode had 1,000 followers. We cracked it, and that was like a milestone to us. So that was cool. But since the show started, we're now at 1,800 followers and counting. We're getting up there. We're super popular. But no, all jokes aside, thank you. Thanks for following us on YouTube. We just hit 290.
Nice.
Subscribers. And oh my God, I can't tell you guys enough how many compliments just keep coming in where people are like, oh, this is a One Piece talk on, instant sub. Or great debate. Or the whole, comments always come in, compliments and stuff like that. So we love those. So thank you for the haters. Keep hating. I love it too. It just fuels us higher. But other than that, I want to just say thank you because I like to, I told you before, I like to give out our milestones so people can be a part of our own One Piece journey. Right on. You're all Nakama. Thank you for tuning in. What we're going to do is, because I know everybody has questions on TikTok, and there's a lot of you. So what we're going to end up doing, right? We're going to end up going over the chapter. After we go over the chapter, we're going to answer those questions, and then we're just going to free fall. Because I didn't come up with any questions today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You feel me? So... let's get to it. So chapter 1022, and what's it called?
The Stars Take the Stage.
All right. So let's get to it.
You want me to do the breakdown?
Yeah,
right,
you always do the breakdown.
All right. So...
Stop making it awkward. Is this how you approach a woman?
Anyway.
Yeah, you should see his jean pockets.
Yo,
Sebastian has no cake. No cake. All right, my bad.
All
right, go.
So, chapter 1022, The Stars Take the Stage. We start with the cover page, and it has Leo and a couple of the other dwarves of the Tantada tribe with some frogs and stuff. I kind of just blew past this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But it was a request by one of the fans. We still don't have another actual, cover story right now, so we get right into the chapter, and it's the narration box going over the battlefield. Over 30,000 members of the Beast Pirates squared off against the 5,400 of the Samurai Pirate Alliance, and then it shows a breakdown that the Tobiropo have actually been taken down. Told you.
No, we're gonna save our thoughts for the end of the chapter. We're gonna do that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, narration box, it shows where all the Tobiropo actually ended up being defeated. So where Who's Who and Black Maria and Page 1, Ulti, and Sasaki all were. And then it has the little page of them, still in their hybrid forms. So something to think about. But it says that they are down and out. So narration's letting us know that they lost. Grain of salt here. But anyway, then we switch to the next page. And it's Onigashima hovering above Wano's mainland. And we get the little glimpse of Luffy and Karibo. Karibo seems shocked that Luffy was able to eat that much.
He's like, damn, do you got my fruit? That's basically what he's saying.
Right? He's just, because he ate it all. And who knows how much food Karibo had on him. We don't see Momo. I'm going to point that out. We do not see Momo in that little snippet there.
Somebody did say that Lionel, you weren't here last, but did you watch last episode or no? Yo, throw the crickets on.
When you don't get support from your family.
No support from our own fan, yo. The disrespect. All right, anyway, we called a lot out that we didn't even notice. So somebody pointed it out to us online. They were like, yo, you actually caught on to like the whole chapter almost.
Did we? I thought we missed a couple things.
No, we called out the little fights. We called out Momo wasn't going to be in the chapter. We called out that Luffy wasn't going to head up yet.
Yeah.
We said that Lawrence did say that we were going to get Yamato versus Kaido at the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
But we didn't get that.
I said we were getting Zolo back, right?
You said we were getting Zolo back.
See?
Yeah. So we called
about that.
I think you might even called. We're gonna get to it. I don't know if I should say it, but the whole Hawkins and Kid thing.
I said, but I thought we were getting all of it. I thought we were getting every glimpse of everybody.
No, I'm talking about that Hawkins little puppet that he has, that he had kids or something. Did you call that?
No, nobody called that.
No, that's episode. I swear. Earlier.
I might have said it in the past. I just like Hawkins' ability, and anybody he's fighting, you can. I'll get to that later.
All right, just get to it. Yeah.
So we do get narration that there's only 15 minutes left until Onigashima lands at the Flower Capital, or reaches the Flower Capital, which, as you know, Oda likes to do these little time clocks where he raises the stakes.
15 minutes, yeah.
So 15 minutes, I mean, who knows?
You know, every time like time comes up, people always think of Goku versus Frieza. The whole 5 minutes. Because we always go like, yo, that 5 minutes lasted 22 episodes, yo.
Listen, that was really 5 minutes. Namex just has a different time scope than the rest of the world. Oh, the worlds.
When did you become a physicist? Like, where'd you get your physicist?
No, it's crazy.
Frieza is the core of the Earth.
No. I was saying it was crazy in Dragon Ball Z. You see how long 5 minutes last?
Yeah.
But that fusion 30 minutes?
Right.
Fusion 30 minutes is like
2 episodes.
It's over.
No.
Like, if somebody told me, like, yo, I lasted mad long in that.
Listen.
And they were like, how long? 2 minutes. I would have been like, what, bro? Like, you sure she's satisfied? And he's like, what are you talking about?
Listen, if you ever really need a breakdown of that, Film Theorist has a breakdown of that 5 minutes. That's the why it worked. Right. Anyway.
Shout out to Film Theorist, I guess, if we're going to do shout outs.
Anyway, we get back to the castles on Onigashima, and we get Fukurokuju versus Raizo, which wasn't nobody hyped for that.
Nobody cared. Nobody. Yo, real talk. They could have just did something else.
Yeah.
I'll say this, though. I did like the Fukurokuju you're loyal to the throne.
We're gonna get into that.
I like
keep
that.
Keep going.
They
bro.
fought. Yeah,
because we're gonna do a review, and this is gonna be. I'm killing this chapter, bro.
Okay. After that, we got a little glimpse of all the scabbards who have been defeated, and Raizo has his little speech. Then we get to Hawkins and Killer on the 3rd floor. Hawkins has apparently been getting chipped by Killer this entire time.
A word.
And
yo, I'm telling you, yo, Killer's that dude. Killer's that dude, yo. Killer's that dude, bro. Killer's that dude.
I don't think Hawkins is that strong, honestly.
But the way his Devil Fruit works, if he's gonna play these mind games, he would want to get that doll out there. Right? Like, am I tripping?
No. You use that as a defensive mode. Yeah. You don't use it as
that's how you fight.
That's how I fight all the time.
If you can alter his fighting style to do it, then do it.
What if he doesn't have anybody around him? What if he's trapped in a mirror world? And he just doesn't have that ability.
We don't know how it works.
I'm just saying, though. Like, what if he doesn't have any people within his ability? How does he fight?
All you need to do is make a Kaido doll.
He would be trash. That's the answer.
That's the answer. All you gotta do.
We don't fully know that.
Kaido doll.
Come on, Lionel.
Chillin'.
No, we don't.
Kaido doll. Anyway, Killer got Hawkins down to his last life. He cuts him one more time.
Did they say the last one? Or just when he reached the kids? Because that would be smart. You put kids there.
I would put kids first.
Yeah, word. To reserve. Why would you wait? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
People like to troll. I don't know. But basically, he said he doesn't have many lives left. And then he cuts him. He asks him whose lives those are. And we flash the Kid in Law and Big Mom. And Kid takes a knee. Dude has the worst luck in the world. Anyway.
He going through it.
Yo, bro. Kid, bro.
Kid.
It's the worst luck in the world.
It's not luck. He's just trash.
Bro, look at the situation he's in. I'm fighting a Yako, and I still gotta get handicapped. Like, come on.
You act like he was doing anything before that.
The point is, he's never in a situation to succeed. Ever. Luffy gets all this.
What are you talking about?
I get Yakos that fall on me. I'm like, base.
Talking about?
But none of them really do. The One Piece, you gotta make your own way, bro.
You sound so obnoxious today.
Listen,
you gotta make your
whatever,
own way.
man.
You gotta make your own way.
I ate. Anyway.
I ate you.
Why you being weird to me?
So, Kid's like, what the hell just happened to me? I got stabbed from somewhere. Law's like, what the hell? And then Hawkins gets to his great little trolling, you know, where he's saying it would be satisfying to have him kill him without him even realizing it. But now he can alter the way Hawk Killer fights and see if he'll actually bring himself to kill his captain. Yeah. So I think Hawkins would have been a great pre-skip villain. Pre-skip, not post-skip. But
Hawkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
he'd have
been cool.
been a dope pre-skip villain.
How Luffy
You
would
know
figure
who
out
would
to be,
You know who would have been like a dope filler villain? Kid.
Oh, such a hater, bro. Such a hater. Such a hater.
Super dope villain.
Then we switch to the performance floor in the Skull Dome, and we see this dope double-page spread of King and Queen absolutely wrecking
looking like giants.
people in the Alliance. Yeah, they look way bigger than I remember them
they
being.
look like giants.
I know they were big.
They were close to Kaido's height.
Yeah,
right?
they're big.
close to
They're
Kaido's.
big because I remember who's big. Like he's tall, and they were towering over him, if I remember correctly. So
I think they're not. I'm not gonna say Kaido's height exactly, but they were kind of around his size, right? King and Queen. They were kind of around.
And they were hunched too.
When they had Kaido standing next to them.
Queen wasn't there for that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Jack and King.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to the left of that panel, we see my boy Marco.
Slump. I'm gonna hold it back.
Not looking great.
Yo, we holding it all night.
Not looking great in this chapter right here, in this moment. Says his stamina has reached its limit. And then we see my boy Sanji also on the floor because apparently he has been fighting King and Queen together since two of them were at the same time was too much. And so they start calling for Zolo because Zolo's the guy, I guess. Sanji tells Chopper to get Zolo out of there if he can't heal him. You see Zolo struggling with whatever the healing factor was of the shot that he took. Next page, you see Sanji kicking Queen, people yelling out, King yelling out for them to find Zolo to kill him, get him out of there. Prospero tries to snipe Sanji with arrows, and then Nekomamushi gets Prospero before he can hit Sanji with any arrows. The Miyagi and Chopper and them run away further from King and Queen, and Marco has to save Zolo in time before King uses his little flame conjuring to punch him like an Ace Fire Fist almost.
Yeah.
And then Marco makes mention of King's race, it being a race that was on top of the red line.
Interesting.
That's, Oda likes to do his little world building even in the middle of big chapters like this. And then King and Queen go to attack Marco. Marco says, "That's it for me today, y'all. It's time for the stars to take the stage." And then Zolo and Sanji step up and do this epic Muton Onigiri shot that ended up rocking King and Queen. And they say, "Hey, Twirly, once we conquer this battle, we're going to catch a glimpse of Luffy as the Pirate King," which I thought was really great. Mm-hmm. And that's the end of the chapter.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
All right, so we're going to take the table. I'm going to go with Lionel because you've been out. So what's your thoughts on chapter 1022 and what do you rate it? No, actually, don't rate it yet. Just give your thoughts. We'll do the rating after.
I actually like the chapter a lot, especially towards the end. And especially when Marco said pretty much the stars taking the stage, but he's saying because it's their fight and it's they're pretty much Marco's stating that they are the main characters.
Yeah.
And Marco's basically saying that he didn't know his role in this war at all. He just came to help out. But now it's like finally, the final fights are finally about to finish. All the show has kind of like finished the fights, and now it's just the big three: Luffy, Sanji, and Zolo finishing the fight. So I thought that was really great, and it also reminded me of the wings thing. People interpretation like Sanji is the wings and Zolo. So now I think they established, and because I think they bring about in SPS that Oda said Zoro and Sanji are both Luffy's wings.
Yeah, because we were confused on who was a wing, who was not.
Yeah. So
Because I called Zoro the foundation.
The fine who was confused. Define that.
Keep going.
But I thought that chapter was really great to me overall, like because again the left and the right hand stepping up, and I'm gonna let other people talk for now.
All right. Speak your mind, Beans.
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah.
I absolutely love this chapter for several reasons. Several reasons. One, the end, obviously. As a huge Monster Trio supporter and Sanji fan, it's always good to see my boy stunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also,
I think if you even saw like a glimpse of his like eyebrow, you'd like, oh my god.
listen,
That's
man.
swirly brow.
Listen, man. It's always good to see Sanji kick people. All right, even if he looked really weird at the end. Of it. That was like the only thing about the show. I was like, yo, why he look like that? But sometimes you gotta contort your body, man. In some ways.
I guess.
I mean, I really did enjoy this chapter. I thought it was well paced. I'm still speculative about the Toby Robo being down because Who's Who and Sasaki, at least them two, are both still in their hybrid forms. So I don't know if they're down for real. But the narrator said they were down, so I'll take it. I'll take it at face value. Maybe they're down. If they're down, I'll be a little upset. I didn't have a problem with Fukurokuju and Raizo because you got to show them at some point, and it wasn't too long. It was page and a half.
Yeah.
And I like Fukurokuju breaking down like, hey, I'm loyal to the throne, which that's cool, that's admirable, and it can be admirable. There's a lot of grimy stuff that's gone on, so like I don't get how you can just let this all happen to Wano, but I get being loyal to the throne. I love the Hawkins and Killer interaction, at least in the original scan I read. I thought that it was a little choppy and campy when I read it the second time, like the official. Like, why did Killer say I like your style? Like, nah, bro, that's not what he said. But whatever. Yeah, that was weird to me.
What did he actually say?
In the other one, he was like, "You have a sick sense of humor, don't you?" Something like that.
All right.
Which makes more sense. And like I said, Hawkins gives off that pre-time skip, like villain vibe. Like I could see him as an arc boss. For pre-time skip. I mean, he'd have to be weaker, but you get what I mean.
It'd probably be before like Moria.
Yeah, it would probably replace Moria. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's where that kind of skill set would have to be dealt with.
Nah, Luffy had to go Super Saiyan 4, bro. Sorry.
Maybe.
Moria got to get more respect than that.
Maybe. I also felt bad for my boy Kid, because, again, like, I'm fighting a Yonko, and it's like, I still got to get stabbed in the back by my first mate. Yeah. The reason why I like this, because it brings out potential way more emotional stuff going on, like if Killer dies, which that would be dope. Like, I can see it. I can see Killer dying because he can't go bring himself to kill his captain. Yeah. But there's theories on how Killer can get through that. King and Queen just look really menacing, and I like seeing that because, I don't know, I was complaining about how the Beast Pirates don't give off that same energy like last episode. They were giving off that energy this chapter, like them two specifically. More specifically King, because King was looking badass, I'm not gonna lie. Again, didn't like seeing Marco down and out like that, but he been fighting them for a minute, man. It's been a while. It's been like over an hour or so, fighting and defending, and I ain't gonna stand up too hard on it. It's whatever.
It's really hard to only fight for an hour in One Piece.
Listen, if you're fighting two dudes that are around your level, it can be hard. You feel me? Like,
it's crazy, yo. When they're around your level, it's only gonna be an hour.
Whatever. 2 hours.
Ace was fighting Jinbei for 5 days.
Was he fighting another Jinbei?
But
was there two
it was
Jinbeis?
Around his level.
Was there two Jinbeis?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
If we're gonna do
they do, because
if we're gonna hold on. If we're gonna do math, if it's two people, then he fights them for 2.5 days.
That's not how that works in the slightest.
This is how it's gonna work today.
That's because you're a hater.
No,
like,
I'm not a hater, bro. Marco's just not that good.
That's fine. You can believe that.
Keep going.
That's fine.
Keep going with your thoughts.
Apparently Sanji was fighting King and Queen. I'm kind of upset we didn't get panels of that. That would have been nice.
Oh, the off paneled again.
You know what I mean? Like, I wish we could have seen that. But he got rocked apparently.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I didn't like Perospero saying, like, if Sanji married Pudding, that they would that doesn't track because they were trying to kill Sanji anyway. Like, I don't think that was a plot hole for me. And then I still don't like people talking about revenge for Pedro. Like, Pedro killed himself, bro. Like, stop it. Like, it's not revenge.
It was like forced though.
I'm not hearing that, bro. You killed yourself. No, ain't no revenge, right? You killed yourself. Like Pro said it before the carrot. Like, shut up. Like, y'all rolled up to my territory and tried to kill my mom, and y'all mad because your boy died trying to escape. Shut up. I'm not hearing that. Revenge.
I agree with that.
It's annoying. It's actually annoying.
Yeah,
I do too.
And then that panel where Marco blocked King, that was cool. Like, it reminded me of Kizaru and Marineford, yeah. And then that last panel, man, that was just epic. It's Marco doing the whole, like, it's all according to plan thing that people do where they push the glasses up, or I guess. I mean, I don't think... I'll save it for later because y'all gonna start y'all Marco hate later, but
not hate. Bro.
I thought it was great. I thought the chapter
hate.
was great. I don't know if we're doing ratings yet, but I'm totally
no. Do it after.
Yeah, after. All right.
What about you, Lawrence?
So I really liked the chapter a lot. It was a lot going on, and then cover stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot all about that ninja fight. I was like, oh, when were they fighting? But pretty much, I totally just escaped my mind.
Yeah.
But everything else was awesome. Like you said, it was nice pace, and they were showing some stuff, right? And I really liked to me, how I was reading it, Killer was chipping Hawkins, right?
Yeah.
Like he was just losing. I'm gonna call them pawns.
No, they're
after
puppets.
Yeah, puppet. There you go. Puppet after puppet after puppet. Right, and he's like, yo, how many even have of these left? Like, I gotta be narrowing it down. And then he's like, I don't know. Like, the more question is, who the lives are these puppets? You know? So that was pretty dope because I didn't see. Honestly, even though Hawkins was supposed to be the original top 5 of the Supernovas, I didn't see him
being
like,
a top 5.
Yeah, like because we saw the top 5, we didn't know that. Like to me, obviously Luffy, Kid, and Law, they kept paralleling them 3 since the beginning when we first saw the Supernovas. Them 3 step up, right? And then they showed Hawkins and Drake like there, you know. But to me, I've always believed that them 3 out of the top 5 stood above the top 5.
Yeah,
Luffy, Law, and Kid.
Yeah,
you know. So pretty much, so Killer being stronger than Hawkins, I never would have called that. But then again, if Kid's supposed to rival Luffy, Zolo's kind of, I don't see. We already saw a little bit with Zolo and Hawkins, you know. So I believe Zolo's stronger than a decent amount of the Super.
You're saying that Zoro and Killer should be near each other's levels in a way.
I believe Zolo's stronger than Killer.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw that scrap.
He should be near it because of that.
Yeah, exactly. If Kid's supposed to rival Luffy, like he shouldn't be too far off Zolo and that whole concept.
Yeah.
Right. So pretty much, and also going back to like Sebastian bring out like how dope King and Queen looked. They look like powerhouses.
Yeah.
In that scene, they look like powerhouses because after all was going on with them fighting, you see them standing up, still looking like we haven't really been phased by anything yet.
Yeah.
And we're still have plenty of power left over. Like we're not really exerting ourselves. All this is going on, and we're still just shutting stuff down.
Yeah.
So pretty much,
they ain't got no stamina issues.
Yeah. I have a question though. I was just watching. When was King able to produce fire?
It just reminded me of that Extends commercial.
Oh wow, you're stupid. I guess.
You remember when Lawrence was like, "Yo, I want a hot dog."
Anyway, pretty much.
Queen did totally look like a penis though.
Come on,
Tell me I'm lying, bro.
Come on, bro.
No, he looked like a dinosaur with the long
Come
neck.
on, bro.
Alright, whatever.
And then Killer. I don't know. I mean Killer. King producing fire. I didn't know he was able to do that. Like
He has fire
His
hair.
hair's been fire the whole time.
He's called the Fire or something.
He's King the Wildfire.
Yeah.
That's his like.
I just heard that when they said it. I heard it when they said it. I was like,
He's literally never not been on panel with fire.
Are you serious?
His hair is fire, bro.
Wow.
You didn't notice
I
that.
didn't notice that one.
All
I
right.
did not know. But yeah, so pretty much doing that, and then I got it.
Go
The
ahead.
whole Marco
Alien-
slump thing,
Oh
bruh.
my God.
Bruh, I'm just saying, when have I been wrong about judging strength in One
You're
Piece?
still wrong about Marco.
I'm still wrong.
Still wrong.
I'm still wrong.
Still wrong.
Because I look back, Sebastian's doing something I noticed. He was bringing about how that Marco was fighting both of them, right?
He was.
All this time?
Not the whole time,
all
but for
the time?
extended periods of time.
Extended time? Remember a while back, since episode 1, because I look back, since episode 1 that we did our show, Marco wasn't been seen. But we've been seeing Queen this entire time. what he's doing. But we haven't seen Marco. And who else we haven't been seeing?
Who?
King.
Yeah.
This entire
He did not
time.
solo Marco. They make that obvious.
Oh, he didn't solo?
He did not solo
He did
Marco.
not solo.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, again, since, and I
my
look
God.
back, the last time we saw it, episode 1006 is when we see Marco. Last time we saw Marco and King and Queen battling it up, like pretty much a little bit, right?
Oh, you mean the chapter?
Yeah, that chapter,
Alright, yeah.
106, that chapter.
1006.
Yeah, 1006. Since then on, right, we continuing see what Queen is doing. But eventually, two people start missing.
Yeah.
From then on. From 1006, from then on. And you don't really see Marco. The only time Marco appears is when randomly he decides to help out Chopper.
Yeah.
Randomly. And then also we see Queen, a glimpse King, when Luffy gets knocked off the thing, you see King's face. Those are the only two times throughout all the chapter until now when we see Marco slumped. So we even established the first episode, Sebastian even says it. Well, we asked, where's Marco? What is Marco doing? Sebastian even says, oh, he's obviously fighting King. And Sebastian used the words, he's washing King. He's washing King right now.
I'll take my L. Marco didn't wash King. Alright? But I gotta stop taking everything out of context.
We take it out of context.
You are. Marco was doing more than just fighting. He was helping. They literally asked him so they could help them out of the situation they're in. He was protecting the Alliance's people through this whole time. Since chapter 1006 or whatever it was.
I told
and
our
beyond.
Lords.
And it's been an hour
Chapter
plus.
10 of 1000. When Luffy goes on the roof and Zoro on the roof. Marco, that's the first time Marco actually engages King and Queen. From then on, 1000 to 6, he's been fighting them. Then after that, he's fighting King and helping Chopper and helping the samurais and all these soldiers. So you could say from 1000 all the way to chapter 22,000.
But Lionel, this doesn't say anything different from what we've been saying since Marineford, bro. He literally is just a punching bag. That's it. And he has no strong attacks. He has no offensive power. He literally is just somebody that's a support system. That's it.
But he
doesn't
made
do
King
anything.
and Queen both leak already.
Yeah.
Cool, bro. They're back up, and you're down.
They're Zohan.
Cause he getting jumped.
I don't
He
care.
didn't jump. He was just fighting King by himself for.
No, he wasn't, Lawrence.
No, we didn't know.
He made it clear. He literally said it's hard to fight two people with bounties over $1 billion. He said that in the chapter.
No, I went to it yesterday. I went. We legit continually saw Queen, what he was doing. There was not Marco in sight at all since chapter 1006 until now. Queen is not where Marco's at.
All right.
Not.
Give your thoughts, Larry.
You have any more thoughts?
So yeah, so pretty much besides that, and then of course the whole Zolo getting back up, and then the whole what Zolo said to like glimpse of the Pirate King. So then they're sure that that they're gonna win. That's to me is interesting how. Sanji was already like not really just getting that shot in, like just gunning for Queen's chin like the entire time. He ended like 4 shots like that because that could like
Queen been eating those dogs.
Yeah, I know, like pretty much. But like Zolo just coming out of nowhere and just I'm not gonna say he spleed blitzed King. I don't know if I can say that because it was going on because also he did attack and Marco blocked it. Then he woke up and then Yeah. So but like that was dope though. I love that scene. Like pretty much there's a lot going on there. Like it's pretty much what we've been waiting for. So to sum it all up, this is finally we're here. What we've been waiting for. Those matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's dope.
All right.
Marco still wasn't defeated. I just want to say that.
Shut up.
He wasn't.
He good.
Shut up.
He was able to get on the and be like,
Yeah. He
I don't even know,
Because we don't know if it was reversed.
Was he put out?
If it was reversed,
No, wouldn't.
if it was reversed that King was on the floor, what would they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be talking so much trash. If Marco put King on the floor
and then
we
King
saw
came
King
back at the end of that chapter and was like, yo,
But
I'm
the thing is,
fine.
Marco did put King on the floor. And he took that knee.
Was he slumped like Marco was?
Yeah, he was.
They thought Marco was dead. Like he was something like they thought he was dead.
Yo, because he been fighting too good.
Like we don't even know how low Marco
Lawrence,
was
I just
dead.
want you to see
He was
this.
probably just
Lawrence,
lying.
I want you to see this though. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Is this not the same
All right.
physical form that Marco
Hold
was
on.
in?
We're gonna start getting too deep.
Is it not the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same.
Who has a healing ability, bro?
He's a Zohan.
Yes.
How you
Thank you.
how you get slumped
All right.
when your ability is Zohan and it's a healing Zohan? The amount of
King was
endurance,
just fighting Marco.
the amount of
Well,
endurance
Marco was
you're
fighting
supposed
King,
to have,
King, whatever.
the amount of endurance you should
They didn't talk about
have. You're a mythical
stamina.
Zohan,
Not his damage.
Hold on. One at a time.
They talk about his stamina, not his damage. You heard
One
me?
at a time.
They said his stamina.
Yeah,
not
he
his
took a
damage.
little nap, little way. He's like, "Oh, I'm energized." What's that? Like a good 20-minute nap and you good to go? Like he had Marco like that.
Go ahead, Larry.
Yo, Lawrence is on another level. I love it. I think this chapter was just super, super mid, yo.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a lot of inconsistencies in this chapter that, like, glare out to me that I just can't accept. Like, it goes... The reason why I say this is, right, we go into the chapter, and we get the narration of the Flying Six, the Toby Robo, and them officially being knocked out. Let me announce this, right? Pre-time skip, we went to Impel Down, and we saw the Minotaurs, right? Mm-hmm. We saw the Demon Beast Guards, which was the giraffe, the rhino, and then I forgot the third one. But the first one we saw was the actual Minotaur, which was the cow. Yeah. Right? Then we get an explanation from Crocodile, and Crocodile goes, hey, there's an awakened Zoan in, like, Impel Down, and he's back up. They're known for their great resilience, which, you know, if you want a Webster Dictionary resilience, it just means being able to recover from, like, misfortune and change, you know? You're just resilient when you do something difficult because you're able to endure it and get back up, right? That was, I think in that panel, that was the only time we've ever seen a Zoan awakened, okay? And they were a problem. Now, not to mention, Gear 2 Luffy did, like, knock it out for a little bit when he went to the part of Impel Down where it was, like, super hot and super dry, and it disappeared. Even Luffy had to fight Magellan, and it was, like, after that, and that's when he came back. Now, listen to me when I say this. We got the Toby Robo, who were super, super hyped. They were, like... The reason why the Beast Pirates are so great is because not only do we have a big three and then Kaido, it's because of the Flying Six and the numbers and the gifters, right? Now, we just seen like 3 of these Toby Robo get done by people that don't even have hockey, really. Like for example, Robin doesn't have hockey, but she ended up beating one of them, right? Then we have Frankie, who ended up beating Sasaki. And he doesn't have hockey. Now, Jinbei knocking out, he has hockey, of course, but Jinbei knocking out Who's Who was considerably the strongest one of them all, is out indefinitely from, like, a punch to the face. So if they are truly out, you have to understand, like, we have the Zoans, we have ancient Zoans, and then we have mythical Zoans. And right now, in comparison, legendary Zoans are supposed to be more capable than a regular Zoan. So how are we in post-time skip, and out of these Flying Six, and even the big 3, why aren't any of them awakened? And if so, like, why aren't they able to take more damage than they just took now? They're ancients. Like, they're Zoans. Like, from the base, they're known for their physical capabilities, but they're taken out. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, yo, real talk, like, when it was Big Mom Pirates versus, like, the Beast Pirates, my whole idea now is Big Mom would wash them. Easy. It wouldn't even be hard diff. The only hard diff would be literally just Kaido. That's it. The rest of them, gone. Like, Toby Ropo mean nothing. The numbers have done absolutely nothing. It really bothers me that this is what I'm talking about. When I say there's no tension within this arc, that there's no way that we feel like we're in this little corner and they can't get out, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean when scaling happens to come into effect, where these characters are now being scaled up to face these opponents that they shouldn't be beating. And you could disagree with me. That's cool, but at this time, there's no way that the Toby Ropo should be out indefinitely. They have to come back. If they don't come back, this is a huge knock on the whole arc, yo. Straight up. Now, if I go into more of the chapter, like Fukurokuju versus
Raizo.
That's a good philosophical battle. Because realistically, like if you ever watch Black Panther, the wife was more like, hey, I have to protect the throne because, you know, that's my job. Like that's what I'm here for. No matter who takes the throne, I have to protect it. And then in some cases, you got to be like Raizo, whereas like you got to do what's right. Even if the king is wrong, like you got to go against the throne, which is rebellion. So that was probably one of the best pieces of the chapter, even though everybody was like, I don't care about this fight. Because I didn't care about the fight either. I did not care about the fight. I was like, why are we being shown this?
The earlobe thing was funny.
It was,
I like that.
It was just like, yo, where's the Nell?
Anytime you find
it was just like, yo, where's the Nell? You know what I'm saying?
Where's the Nell?
But then we go into like the Killer versus Hawkins. I love Killer, man. Like, I think it was a huge knock against him fighting Zoro, and Zoro was fighting him and the Fox shapeshifter. It really did him like a disservice, but he also didn't have his swords. I mean, his gauntlets.
Punishers.
Yeah, so that's a huge, disadvantage. But when I seen Killer do what he's doing, he continuously impresses me. Like, he's the one character I think hasn't scaled up. He's just where he's at. Like, he's perfect. Like, he's doing things that he's known for doing. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. What else do we get into? Oh, we get into the whole Sanji be on the floor. This is another gripe. This is another knock for me. Sanji shouldn't be able to fight King and Queen at the same time. Even though he can fight both of them, not saying that he can't. Even though he can fight both of them, he shouldn't be able to fight them. Like, be able to hold his own too much. Because he had to put his raid suit on against Page 1.
No, he didn't.
No,
he
didn't.
put the
Did
raid
he?
suit on
He
against
did.
Page 1 so he wouldn't be seen.
Yeah,
he didn't put
he
it on
wanted to
because
put
he
it
couldn't
invisible.
beat him.
But he didn't beat Page 1.
They barely fought. They fought for
Yeah.
for
Am I,
3 panels.
am I thinking of the anime or thinking of the
You think
panel?
of the anime.
Yeah, he just wanted. He just
All
wanted
right.
to stop Page 1 because he was trying to destroy something.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. But overall, even though it was a reason for doing that, I seen Sanji move so fast against Oven that he wasn't seen then. So why are we putting a raid suit on in order for this to happen and beat Page 1? And then he's not even in raid suit against both of these characters? It makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like Lauren said, or in both of them, like he did it because like he didn't want Page 1 to see his face and recognize who he was.
Yeah.
So after he faced him, he immediately covered his face. So because Page 1 didn't know who he was, but if he showed him a wanted poster, like, yeah, that's the guy I was fighting. So that's the like. It wasn't mostly him with fighting Page 1 for durability and to get stronger. It's like I can't let him see my face and know who I am. That I'm actually one of the Straw Hats.
Listen, he could put a face covering on.
But also too, Sanji kind of like he hates the race suit because where it comes from. It comes from his dad. So if he would choose not to use it, really as his main source of powers because he hates his dad, he hates his family.
Yeah.
So he's not going to really use the raid suit only when he really, really has to, or views it absolutely necessary. Like I got to be invisible.
I mean,
But he's
if
gonna rely
there's
on his
any
own power.
point in time for you to use it, it has to be now. Like, you don't know if Zoro's going to get back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Zoro, for all we knew, was still getting healed, and he probably wouldn't have been up again. Marco's down. You're the last line of defense. Like, are you really just going to go down? Like, no, put on your raid suit. Like,
You gotta have time to put it on, bro.
this is just a scale up.
Yeah.
It's just a scale up to me. It's just
I'll
a
let
scale
you
up.
finish because there's more in the
All right.
chapter. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
so Marco being down, he's the same Marco that I've said that he was pre-time skip. He's a punching bag. He's a person that should be higher within the ranks. Yes, he did some cool stuff, but it didn't last long. And he really didn't have an effect. And I get that you're going to take these little insinuations from him, like battling with Big Mom for a second and her saying, oh, I don't have time to deal with you. Like, she probably took his stamina into consideration for, like, his healing abilities. You know what I'm saying? So put that out the window. He's still the same Marco pre-time skip that he is post-time skip. If not, he's worse. Then we get to Zoro coming back and hitting, Sanji getting up and them hitting King and Queen. How many times have we seen King and Queen get hit right now? Like, did they get one-shotted before?
No, they never got one shot. By who?
Not one-shotted, but
Well,
like
Queen got one-shotted on his mom.
They've got hit like
You mean
one
get
shot.
hit by, like, one time by somebody.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah,
they
they
just
get a
don't
lot.
do anything after that.
They get hit a lot.
Like Marco did it to them.
Chopper did it. Big Mom did
Yeah,
it.
it's-
Sanji's done it.
They're looking
They
like
hit
their
a lot.
captain.
Yeah,
They get hit a lot.
it's just when are we gonna see these people stunt, bro? Like, it feels like they've just been either holding back or they're just not really fighting seriously at this point. And if they're not fighting seriously at this point, it's a bigger knock on Marco, in my opinion. Because Marco now isn't dealing with a full-blown, like, yo, I'm fighting you for real. And this is, I don't know, like, I think one of the greatest things is Momonosuke didn't get showed, which I loved. I love Luffy wasn't in the chapter for once.
He was in there.
Even though he was in there, I love that he wasn't in there actually doing anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, to me, man, it's consistent from what I've been saying about this arc, man. There's no tension, you know? These pirates right now, they're supposed to be the strongest we've yet seen, and we're continuously being disappointed. Like, don't you feel a little disappointed that, like we really just, like, haven't felt, like, Sabaody Archipelago vibes, or, like, not even that, like, Ennis Lobby vibes? Like, we haven't felt that, and we're facing the strongest crew right now we know in the game. Like, we're gonna say Shanks is next, Blackbeard's next, but, yo, are they gonna be any, like, I don't know that. But I know right now, like, Kaido's the dude. Like, Kaido's the dog. Like, if Kaido went to Marineford, he's getting washed, unless it's just him. Like, he's gonna be the ultimate strength within the war. Like, they're gonna have to take him out. Like, they're gonna have to jump him. But everybody else, fodder, bro. Super fodder. Yo, we have gifters.
Fodder, bro.
We have gifters that actually have Zoan abilities. And yet, they've done nothing. They are completely fodder.
Yeah, they've been getting like one shot by Jinbei Sanji.
Super.
Don't they have smile those abilities though?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Smile, that's not real fruit. That's
Still-
like smile.
it's still-
they're still stronger overall. Are they any different?
So what's your rating?
Yo, this rating. Listen. If I'm gonna talk about the good things in this chapter was the good things that happened were good things, but they weren't reasonably good. They were just good because it's what we want to see. It's not because of what they actually are. If we looked at what they actually are, we're gonna think like, nah, this wasn't deserving of this. We kind of were just handed this to be satisfied. So in my opinion, I give the chapter like a 4 or 5. Straight up. I know I went on a little rant and a tangent, but like, yo, I was disappointed, man. Like, I thought it was cool. Like, I was like, yo, this is cool. Luffy and Sanji doing their thing. It's cool. All these other people are doing their thing. I can't wait to see Momo. But at the end of the day, it's like, is this any different from what we've been experiencing? And it's like, no. Like, I guarantee you, if they don't get up, not Kanjiro. What's this guy's name with the flaming blade? I forgot.
Kinemon?
Kinemon is gonna get up. I guarantee you, if Kinemon gets up before Sasaki and Black Maria and all of them, yo, I really might just cancel the whole show. Like, I might cancel the whole show. Like, people are just gonna have to deal with it, bro. Yo,
it's funny. I'll agree with you. Yes. I said it a couple chapters ago. If the Toby Robo really are defeated, if Who's Who is defeated, if Sasaki's defeated, I'll be severely disappointed, and it will be one of the biggest like mistakes that Oda would have made in the Wano arc as a whole. But I did not care in the slightest when I read this chapter. I didn't give a fuck at all. I was like, oh, damn, they're out. I mean, they're still on. Maybe they're still up. Like, I can see Oda pulling that, like, oh, you thought they lost.
Yeah.
Go. And then, like, everybody gets up again anyway. Like, I can see it. Do we have time for that? I don't know. But like you said the good and not outweighing. I thought the good outweighed the bad so much in this chapter because that was bad in the beginning, but almost everything else was a highlight to me. I even was like, yo, they're going to troll me on Marco this chapter. I accept that. But to me, like even the Marco thing, like on both sides, there was positives. Because some people have viewed it as like, yo, Marco didn't even get defeated. He just bowed out because he was like, it's their time. He's trying to push the new generation forward. Like King, if Lawrence thinks he soloed Marco, cool. Like that, I don't believe that, but cool. At the end of the day, Marco was never out. Like he was out and to the side, but he was never like out. You get me? Which, whatever. Like again,
we don't know that.
Getting to, I mean, he could, even if he was, whatever. To me, Queen's poison, the ice Oni thing was supposed to be an hour. Marco delayed that with his thing, and then Chopper delayed it further. So there was already an hour plus of them on the live floor. Yeah. And then another, like, 30, 40 minutes of just free fall fighting and saving. So, like, he was doing a lot Is it enough to stunt? I said Marco was stunt. I will acknowledge that he did not stunt. I will acknowledge that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't been having a great week, but it's it's just maybe I was just I'm a hard critic anyway. But if I'm I just felt like I don't know. I didn't have any patience for what was happening. I don't have patience right now, right? So I'm like, why am I accepting this I don't know.
What do you gain?
It just wasn't that great.
Do you have other because we have the questions from the
live
it's
that we
like
gotta 12
get
minutes
to.
left.
Yeah.
But what did you want to rate it number wise?
I would say I'll give it an 8.
8?
Yeah.
And you said
10. Don't care. Don't care. Monster Trio always and forever. You had a bad week. You have a worse week. Cause I'm on your ass. Monster Trio, boy. Don't care. Jinbei what? Yamato what? Monster Trio, bro. Stars, the wings, all of that.
Lawrence.
So yeah, I was thinking at 8, low of 7.5. But no, the point you saying about the I didn't say it earlier. About the Zohan, that is true. And I believe they're gonna Sebastian brought up the point about they're still in their Zohan form. Usually when people get knocked out, you kind of revert back to when Rob Lucy was asleep.
Do you know that the only people in the entirety of the show that has ancient Zoan devil fruits happen to be Kaido's crew? Mm-hmm. And you know he has 9 of those members. Mm-hmm. All 9 of them are in his crew. All 9 of them are slumped.
You gotta understand.
Except
Larry,
King and Queen.
Larry, those are all extinct animals for a reason. Right? They not strong.
So what did you give it?
So I'm gonna give it 7.58.
7.58. So you said 8. Lawrence says 7.5 basically. You say 10 and I say 4. So the average is
Hype.
8.
Hype. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Hype.
All right. Anyway, to go through the little things on TikTok, somebody said Marco or King. That was Frank223.v. Marco or King. Go.
I can't just say that.
All right, go, Sebastian.
I gotta analyze the fight.
I'm going down with the ship. I'm still going Marco.
In a fight?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But they be saying I be tripping.
I don't believe
They
that.
be
You
saying
believe
I
that
be
King
tripping.
is solo Marco.
Hold on, go.
I don't
King
believe
is
that.
stronger than Marco, bruh.
Yo.
No, see, I'm gonna point out this point. You keep saying this, right? You keep saying that he wasn't slumped for long. Why did Sanji have to fight both of them? If Sanji was fighting both of them, that means Marco couldn't fight. He was asleep.
For how long?
Right? Yeah. But Sanji was remember, in the beginning, what chapter was it that Sanji established that
We got to start doing 2-hour podcasts.
Queen and Sanji were going to fight that one-on-one. Remember we had them stand up?
Hold on, we got more
5
questions.
shots.
I get you.
King,
All right,
bro.
all right. So I'm
Who you
gonna,
got?
you're biased,
You got
bro.
King.
yeah, I'm gonna go King. Marco's is
Tripping.
terrible.
He's basically Sanji.
What else?
Marco's
What
worse.
else?
Sanji's strong.
Oh, we had to answer Xavier Wolf fan. He said, if you guys started then, where do you guys think Yamato ranks if she was in the Straw Hats right now?
Like in strength?
Like,
I assume
Yeah,
that's
I
what
didn't
he
answer
means,
that. We didn't answer that question. I didn't understand it.
I think
is he like starting off like?
Oh, he said, I'm just saying if you started the show.
Oh, if he didn't know if we started the show or not. He's saying he didn't know if we had started the show or not. And then the separate question is, where do you rank Yamato in the crew?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I assume he means strength, and I would say somewhere between. She's probably stronger than Sanji, right? I assume that.
She's stronger than Sanji if she has Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, right?
If she
What
has
you think?
conquers, yeah.
What you think?
If I don't think she does anymore. I mean, I can.
I also don't think she's joining, so that's why.
I think she's joining.
Do you think she's weaker than Jinbei?
No.
Nah, she's not
She's-
weaker than Jinbei, dog.
So you believe she's stronger than Sanji and Jinbei?
Which is why she's not
Yeah.
joining the crew.
So she would be like third.
She
So
might
what do
be
you
third. She
think?
might
So what
be
do you-
second,
Hold
bro.
on. We only got 8 minutes left. What do you think? Damn, yo, this is super awkward. Why do you and Lawrence do this, bro? Just answer.
we got to think.
Just
I would
answer.
say she's between Sanji and Jinbei.
Sanji and Jinbei?
Yeah.
All right, what do you think?
I want to say Zolo and Sanji, like between them two.
All right.
That little minor gap,
Barbs?
she's in there.
I'm a firm believer. Just because you have consistency doesn't mean you are like crazy strong. But seeing how she's able to fight with Kaido this way,
Yeah.
I gotta believe she has a lot. You
Yeah.
know? So I'm gonna go third. Like Luffy, Zolo, Yamato as of right now.
I'm changing my answer. I'm going her above Zolo. Because And not to knock
All
Zolo.
right, we're gonna go next question. That was stupid.
I'm serious, bro. I don't see Zolo, Dolo, and Kaido for any extended period of time.
Right.
Do you?
All right,
You
hold
ain't
on.
got the answers, man.
Do
You
ya?
ain't got the answers.
Whatever.
Do you got Yamato versus King?
Sure.
So
I never rated King high, but go
hold
ahead.
on. DK Scamby said, "Was them smacking King and Queen down supposed to be the end of that fight?
Oh no.
Big 3 versus Kaido? Question mark.
If they got one shot, then I'm like, all right, Larry, everything Larry said, he's 100% right.
Listen,
That better, it's not gonna happen. Oda will never do that. Oda will never do that. One shot it? No.
Yeah.
Yo, real talk. If they was,
Yo, Oda wouldn't do that.
Yo, JVN Butt TikTok. He said if Zoro's still in fighting condition after the King fight, all 3 of them might head up with Kaido. This is a consistent thought.
I don't see Sanji. I don't see the Monster Trio fighting Kaido. I can see the Straw Hats fighting. I think I've said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NYJ Cool said, I thought Hawkins was stronger than Killer.
Hawkins is stronger than Killer.
Yo, Straw
he's
Hat
not.
Dash,
He
what's
getting
up,
shit.
man? He says he's in Jersey. Yeah, shout out to Jersey. He said he would love to come on the show one day.
Nice.
Plus, Hawkins' crew does not need to be near his crew for his ability to work. So Hawkins doesn't need to be near
The person. Right?
the
Yeah.
person. We know this.
I just want to know how those dolls are made. Because again, Kaido doll, bro. That's
Yeah.
been the number one thing.
Hold on. NYJ Cool said Brooke is stronger than Sanji too. Just saying. All right.
Wow.
You need to exit the live.
I don't
That's
know
the one who
why.
was trying to get on the show?
Nah.
Oh, I was about to say.
I don't know why he said that. Brooke?
Wow. Hey, man. I ain't never seen Brooke take a loss, man.
Listen, man, he was standing up
His
for the-
own shadow against the human body.
I forgot.
Stay losing.
That was fantastic though, but we know
Doesn't matter.
We all know
You
Brooke
can
is
think
not strong as
Sanji is
Sanji.
doper than Sanji. He's not stronger.
Wait, you
than
said
Sanji.
you could think Sanji's doper than
No,
Sanji?
you can think that Brooke is
I was like,
doper
yo,
than
where's your
Sanji.
fanboyism going, bro?
Nah, Brooke's not. Where do we even rank Brooke? First of all,
Brooke's like top 7.
And
He's
like-
stronger than Usopp and Nami. That's it.
Yeah.
He'd be
We're
Chopper.
Chopper.
Yo, so let me.
He not being Monster Point
I
Chopper.
do have a question. Do you think that Usopp is going to have a moment in this arc?
I think so.
It's all about
I mean-
wills and the weakest will in the Straw Hats.
No, it would make sense.
Usopp doesn't have the weakest will in the Straw Hats.
Who does?
Nami.
Who does? Who does?
You said in the Straw Hats?
Who does?
That's what I said. I said the Straw
I'm
Hats.
not-
All right.
Straw Hats.
Yo, but Usopp consistently steps up and does it, bro.
Does he?
Yeah.
he
Because
does
he's the
step up.
weakest in the crew, he has to step up more often than other people to do more than like what he's expected to do.
I feel like he
You know
had
what I
his
mean?
moment. He was shooting a dangle into people's mouths.
That's
like,
not enough.
super
That's not enough.
aggressive.
Nami had her whole like Luffy's gonna be the Pirate King. Like Usopp didn't do that. He didn't have anything like that.
But Usopp didn't, because this is the question to both of them, like renounce Luffy.
Usopp was telling her to do it. Yeah, in his head.
Weakest will in the crew.
Well, he
like
didn't
I
get
said.
pressed, but he didn't get pressed.
But this is the same.
He didn't get
Hold on,
pressed.
we can't listen to Sebastian because he's the same person who thinks Usopp's gonna get Conqueror's hockey.
And when I'm right, y'all all want to owe me $1,000.
Crazy, yo. Only if you
weakest
were right
will.
about Marco.
right? If I was still right.
But
about it.
wait, who we see slump? Marco or King?
Was he slumped at the end of the chapter, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Man, shut up.
Did he give up?
Man,
Did
shut
he
up.
give up?
He gave up. You think he gave up because he was too weak?
I think he gave up.
Hold on, one at a time.
I think
One at
he
a
gave
time.
up
This is what-
because
this is what I'm dealing with,
You
y'all.
didn't let me finish. You didn't let me say it. I think he gave up because he realized he wasn't going to do more.
No,
He wasn't
gave
able to do
up.
anymore.
No, Mark,
He
he,
was
didn't
like-
actually give up. He said, "I want to push these two people to the forefront because if they win, they become the Marcos,
So
the
you
kings
think?
and queens."
So you think he pushed them? You didn't think he was just like, oh, this is all I can do?
Yeah.
No, yes,
say?
yes.
What did he say?
Reading.
What did he say?
Bro, he
Reading,
literally
bro.
said,
What he said?
"I'm satisfied."
Yeah.
Like not, yo, I can't do anymore. He said, "I'm satisfied. That's it
No,
from me
what do you say?
today."
What do you say after that? What do you say after that?
It's time for the stars to take the stage.
So it's realizing that he was never a like
No,
the top
oh
10.
my
He was
God.
never a star.
Yo, Lawrence,
he realized he was
you are
never
smarter
that.
than this.
He was never
You
that.
are smarter than this.
No.
Marco, the entire
So
time
listen,
he's been here,
was it-
let me say this. The entire time he's been here in Onigashima has been talking about the new generation of pirates is going to overtake the older generation of pirates.
Let me ask you a
He's
question.
trying to set the stage for
Let me ask you a
Zolo and Sanji to beat the guys. If first of all, if Marco would have helped them, say Marco stays in the fight and helps them win. The newspapers are going to say Marco and the Straw Hat Pirates did this or that.
Sounds like some weak ass will. That's what it
It's
sounds
gonna say
like.
Marco and Joel Sanji.
When was Marco a star, though? When was Marco a star? I'm not talking about
Bro,
now.
anytime anyone's whenever he appears, it's news. It's a thing. It's true. Marco's here. Yo, for some reason, Marco's at the front.
Because of who?
In part because of Whitebeard, yes.
Oh, so Whitebeard was a star, not Marco.
Bro, is Sanji a star if not for Luffy?
He wasn't a
What are you
star.
talking about?
He
You can say
wasn't
that
a
with
star
anything.
on the
One at a time.
Marco was
any
not a
other
star
crewmate.
on the Whitebeard Pirates. He was
You're
not.
out of-
Whitebeard alone carried the
you're
Whitebeard
out of your
Pirates.
mind, bro.
He
You're out of
carried the
your
Whitebeard
mind.
Pirates.
You're trying to tell me Marco wasn't a star?
Never a
On
star.
the Whitebeard Pirates.
He realized that
was.
same answer you said it.
Dude.
Marco was never a
So
star.
Katakuri's not a star on Big Mom's
Yo,
crew.
Ace was a bigger
No.
star than him.
No. Then why did the
Ace was a bigger
guards?
star
Why
than
did
him,
the
bro.
guards say think that Marco could become Yonko after Whitebeard?
Because
if
he had
wasn't a star?
Whitebeard's territories
right there.
and influence.
right.
Yeah, straight.
Yo, is Katakuri a star?
there.
So is Katakuri a star on Big Mom's Pirate Crew? Is he
Yes.
a star?
Yeah.
Marco is the same.
No, he's
Oh
not.
my God! Is King a
he's
star
not.
on his crew?
Let me ask you a question. Who does Marco have?
Is Ben Beckman
does
a
Marco
star?
have? Does Marco have the color Supreme King?
No.
No. Does he have?
You need the color Supreme. Sanji doesn't have it. He's a star.
Did I finish? Does he have?
This is so stupid.
Where's his observation at?
This is so stupid.
Where's his observation at?
This is so
Where's his
stupid.
hockey
Yo,
levels at?
is Queen a star?
Where's his feet?
Is Queen a
You bring
star?
out feet, right?
Is
Where's
Queen a
his
star?
feet?
Is Queen a star?
How many years he has in the game?
Lawrence, is Queen a star?
I'm saying this right.
Is Queen a star?
Let me ask you a question.
Answer that question.
I'm still saying my answer
my
to this
God,
one,
bro.
right? We go back to like
So
Shanks,
stupid.
White, Blackbeard, all of them.
They get so dumb when it comes to Marco.
No, dude, we go back to them, all of them. Where is his level compared to like the people that are his age in that generation? Odin, Kaido, Shanks, Blackbeard, right? All apprentices coming up, or around that age. Compare Marco's strength to them.
He's not on their level.
These
He's
are
not on their
stars.
level.
These are stars. These are where the stars are at. Where Marco is not one of these stars. So
you
he
think
was
White-
never
Hold
been one
Hold
of
on.
these stars.
So we gotta end the show.
Never been one of
We
those
can
stars.
continue it after. All right.
Never been one of those stars.
Anyway, I just want to
hockey
say,
users. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that joined our live on TikTok. You guys are truly the best. I do want to thank everybody that subscribed to our YouTube as well and also listen to us on Spotify. You guys are amazing. Thank you again for enjoying the guys here. Lionel, shout out to you for coming through. Hopefully there's more of Lionel on the podcast because I feel like we definitely turn up when he's here. Big shout outs to Marv and everybody. Thank you.
Bravery up.